Shalom, queens. Shalom, princesses. Happy Sabbath. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High for another Sabbath. I don't know about y'all, but it's been another long week for me. So all praises to the Most High. We made it. Okay, so open up your 1611 King James Version Bible. We're going to start with the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 5. So the book of Genesis, chapter 1 and verse 5, and it reads as follows. And God called light day, and the darkness he called night, and the evening and the morning were the first day. So the day starts at evening to the next day. So evening to evening is one day. So that's how the day actually starts. So the day doesn't start at midnight. And the next verse we're going to get would be the book of Genesis. So stay in Genesis chapter 2, verse 2 and 3. And it reads as follows. And on the seventh day, God ended his work which he had made, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made. And God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which God had created and made. So, Most High created the earth, the sun, the moon, the heavens, the waters, all that, 6 days. So, he rested. So, we would have to rest since he sanctified it. But we're going to get another scripture. We're going to go to the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verses 8 through 11. The book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 8 through 11 reads as follows. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made the heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. So we can't do no work. No working, no going to work, no working out, no gardening, no sewing, no nothing like that. No working at all. And the next scripture we're going to pull out would be the same book of Exodus. We're going to go to chapter 35, verse 1 through 3. So the book of Exodus, chapter 35, verses 1 through 3, and it reads as follows. And Moses gathered all the congregation of the children of Israel together, and said unto them, These are the words which the Lord hath commanded, that ye should do them. 6 days shall thou be done. 6 days shall work be done. But on the seventh day there shall be to you an holy day, a Sabbath of rest to the Lord. Whosoever doeth work therein shall be put to death. Ye shall kindle no fire throughout your habitations upon the Sabbath day. So this scriptures are basically saying that no cooking on the Sabbath. So no microwave, no toaster, no air fryer, no oven, nothing that makes food hot you should use or you can't use. But you can, turn your heat on if you're cold, but no cooking at all. And the next one we're going to get would be staying in the book of Exodus, chapter 31, and we're going to get 13 through 17. The book of Exodus, chapter 31, verse 13 through 17, and it reads as follows. Speak thou also unto the children of Israel, saying, Verily, my Sabbaths ye shall keep. For it is a sign between me and you throughout your generations, that ye may know that I am the Lord that doth sanctify you. Ye shall keep the Sabbath therefore, for it is holy unto you. Every one that defileth it shall surely be put to death. And whosoever doeth any work therein, that soul shall be put off. Sorry, Salakia. That soul shall be cut off from among his people. 6 days may work be done, but in the seventh is the Sabbath of rest, holy to the Lord. Whosoever doeth any work in the Sabbath day, he shall surely be put to death. Most High had to say it twice. It's very serious. Wherefore the children of Israel shall keep the Sabbath to observe the Sabbath throughout their generations for a perpetual covenant. It is a sign between me and the children of Israel forever. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, and on the seventh day he rested and was refreshed. So Most High was tired from working. He rested, he was refreshed. Who are we to say that we're better than the Most High and not rest? So no cooking, no working, and we got to rest. And the next scripture I want to bring out would be the book of Nehemiah. Y'all already know I have to bring out Nehemiah. The book of Nehemiah, chapter 13, verses 15 through 21. The book of Nehemiah, chapter 13, verses 15 through 21 reads as follows. In those days saw I in Judah some treading wine presses on the Sabbath, and bringing in sheaves and lading asses, as also wine, grapes, and figs, and all manner of burdens, which they brought into Jerusalem on the Sabbath day. And I testified against them in the day wherein they sold victuals. There dwelt men of Tyre also therein, which brought fish and all manner of ware and sold on the Sabbath unto the children of Judah and in Jerusalem. And I contended with the nobles of Judah and said unto them, what evil thing is this that ye do, and profane the Sabbath day? So people, they bringing in stuff to sell and buy on the Sabbath. And it came to pass that when the gates of Jerusalem began to be dark before the Sabbath, I commanded that the gates should be shut, and charged that they should not be opened till after the Sabbath. And some of my servants set I at the gates, that there should no burden be brought in on the Sabbath day. So the merchants and sellers of all kinds were lodged without Jerusalem once or twice. Then I testified against them, and said unto them, why lodge ye about the wall? If you do so again, I will lay hands on you. From that time forth came they no more on the Sabbath. So people was trying to stand by the gate so they could sell to us and that we will buy it. They know it's the Sabbath. They're trying to keep us in sin. Nehemiah said, I'm going to put some hands on y'all if y'all come over here again and try to mess with the Most High Sabbath day. Whew, love that story, man. Love it. Next verse, we going to get, stay in the book of Nehemiah. Go to chapter 10 and verse 31. The book of Nehemiah, chapter 10, verse 31, and it reads as follows. And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell, that we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath or on the holy day, and that we would leave the seventh year and the exaction of every debt. So no buying, no selling, no cooking, no cleaning, no working on the Sabbath. And the last scripture I want to bring out would be from the book of Isaiah. The book of Isaiah, chapter 58, and verses 13 and 14. The book of Isaiah, chapter 58, verses 13 and 14, and it reads as follows. If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thy pleasure on my holy day, and call the Sabbath a delight and holy of the Lord, honorable, and shalt honor him, not doing thy own ways, nor finding thy own pleasure, nor speaking thy own words, then shalt thou delight thyself in the Lord, and I will cause thee to ride upon the high places of the earth, and feed thee with the heritage of Jacob thy father. For the mouth of the Lord has spoken it. So, this scripture is saying, can't do your own pleasures on the Sabbath. So, no Netflix, no relations of any kind, nothing that you like. You have to reverence the Most High in this day. Read the book, watch some videos, study anything that has to do with the Bible about the Most High. Most High said give him his time, but most importantly, you gotta rest. So, Israel, that's all I got for y'all today. Happy Sabbath. Get some rest. I love y'all. I'm out. My bad, y'all. One more thing I have to add. Sabbath is from Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. So, my bad. Now I'm out. I love y'all. Happy Sabbath.